I'm here on the blog page on my website. We're calling it News, and I'd like to make edits to a blog post and create a new post. Because we have a blog enabled on the site, you can see there is a blog button on the left side menu. And if I click on that, it brings up some options to manage your blog. First of all, we can create a new post. And below that, we can click Manage Posts, Import Posts, or change some big global settings on the blog. The first thing I'm going to do is go into Manage Posts. Because I have a couple of posts already, I want to make some edits to them. So if I click Manage Posts, we're presented with a window that lists all of the posts currently on our site. From there, we can click into any of these icons to view settings. We can preview the post, edit it, duplicate it, or delete it. I'm going to edit this post, and when I click that, it brings us into the post editor. From here, it's a similar editing style to your core site. You can just click on an element, highlight it, and replace it, and when you're done, click the green checkbox. If you'd like to add a new element into the blog post, there are these blue plus symbols on the left side. If we click those, it's going to ask us what do we want to add: text, images, subtitles, videos, a divider, or some custom HTML. I'm just going to add a divider here, and you can see our divider shows up. And if I want to move that divider up and down, we're given these blue arrows, and that's just going to let us move it from different areas within the blog post. So I'm happy with it right there. So I can click out of that, and there it stays. When we're happy with the changes we've made in this blog post, we can click Save. We can also preview the post ahead of time if we don't want it live on our site. So if I click Preview, we're going to be presented with our preview window, and we can see what the post looks like. I'm happy with it, so I'll close that. And the last thing we'll do is republish this post. Once I'm done with that, we can just click the X to exit out of here. And let's talk about adding a new post. If I click the New Post button, it brings up some sample content within, and we can go ahead and customize our post as needed. So we'll say this is a new blog post. Click the green check to apply that, and just work our way through the post, copying in text and images as needed. To change this image, we can just click on it. It brings up our standard image selector. Let's select a new image, click Done, and there it is live in the post. So when I'm happy with my new blog post, I can click Save. Again, we can preview it. So this is a representation of how it's going to look on the site. I'm quite happy with this. Let's close that. And the last thing we'll need to do to make this live on the site is click Publish. Published blog posts are live on the site. However, you don't need to publish your posts immediately. You can leave them unpublished, and they will be saved as drafts within your post list. There are also some settings on the post itself. If we click this gear button on the left side, within the post settings, we have the ability to add a thumbnail. We can change the title and description. We can add some tags to our post. We could change the author name here. And lastly, we can change the published date. I'm happy with everything in this box as is, so let's just click Save. Now I'll exit out of the posts area here, and let's have a look at how it looks on the site. So you can see it's listed on this page. This is a new blog post. And if I click Preview, and if I click on that post, the post is looking really good in our website. So when we're happy with all the changes we've made, we can click Republish, and everything's going to be live and synced up.